campaign before I can do another one of these.
What?
I have to advance my campaign before we can do another one of these.
Man, they are so stupid.
If we want to do something different, we could do something different.
Well, you got to build this first, so come over here.
I don't have to put an amplifier down.
You don't have to put an amplifier down, but what page are you on in your quest line?
I don't know. It's nothing great.
Alright, this is where they're going. When they're spawning and they're coming up this hill, they're either going to go up here and try to walk across. If you block this off, then they're going to go up this one and try to go across. So what I did, I put a 4 triangle and a wall. You can upgrade this stuff if you want to, I don't. And then I put a wall puncher here and there, and you edit the wall like that to make them walk on the outer edge, and that way when they get punched they go off and they don't even get a chance to hit it. Down here basically all you want to do is slow the roll. They're either going to get up there and get knocked back down, or they're going to turn around altogether and go somewhere else. So that's all you need to stop them here. They probably won't even get up there now. On this one, I did a trap gate, but I don't think they ever go in there. Let's do this. I don't know if that'll work though. They might not work. That'll work.
Yeah, we can't do anything until I advance my campaign. But I can work on that.
Well, here's what you do. This right here should keep them from what they were doing a while ago.
Yeah.
So you just want to make sure they come from a direction you can control. And that right now would be coming down, yeah, right here. And they also attack that amplifier from the north, which is over there. Which I did a simple like tunnel, and it worked fine until the other night on that wave 27 when the lobbers got me. But I literally put a see this right here? They'll spawn in this box. There's copper ore in here.
Not possible.
Where you at?
Oh, the stuff over there, you just leave it, because if I hit it, it'll go away.
Yeah.
I saved it for when you hit it, it just disappears for good.
Yeah.
So just save it until it's done.
What are you talking about?
Start a mission. Like if he breaks
Yeah,
the material, right
it goes
now,
away. It disappears.
Oh, you talking about farming it during a mission?
Yeah, and then you can get it again the next mission.
Oh, okay. Alright, well anyway, this is where they're gonna spawn. Right here.
Alright.
And so what I did was I boxed a little corner in with wall traps, and then I made a tunnel along this walkway. And they couldn't get through this. So that's the other direction that they come in on this one. But I let them go, and then I wall punch them off, because if they get knocked off here, the only option they've got is to go all the way around to come back up this ramp. So you can leave this open and make them walk back through all the traps again. Or you can put well, if you put the wall up, like I said, you can put punchers on it to punch them back down here. And then they're just stuck down here. They might break through this. Because this is, the only other option they've got is to come up there or go all the way around this. Which means, yeah. But the jumpers, if, yeah, the little ones, if they could jump up, that's why I said the wall punchers will knock them back down. But they come after you. They don't do that jumping shit unless they're after you. So what I would do is I built that tunnel, and then I stood on top of my base and I didn't fucking move. Shot them from there, and they had to walk through this to get to me. And they died before they ever got halfway down this tunnel. But I don't think that one. I think the spawn will kill that one. Oops, shit. So yeah, all these are, you could box this in. I don't know. You can leave this open and just punch them out and make them. They'll land down here. You can put a floor trap, make them walk back up and go around again, and just keep doing it. And the more they do that, it's just less likely that they're going to get to your base. I also ended up boxing this entire thing in and putting ceiling traps because of the lava wave that got me. But this shit, you won't get that. You won't get that during this. You can literally play the all the way down.
How about
This place is like a dome.
What?
This whole entire place is a dome.
A biodome? Yeah, it's like the shield. That's your all your amplifiers are doing that making a
expanding the shield around it.
yeah, that shield's keeping the storm out. That's the whole point of the game.
I found where max height is.
I'm using these floor traps because that's what I got to be fucking with.
Nope. Sorry, can't. Not possible. No.
I didn't believe these would be that good, but I watched the dude did his entire wave of twine peaks with floor freeze traps and wall punchers. They won't work, Dre, because the spawn is in here and it'll destroy anything on the floor.
Oh, all this right here?
All of this, yep. And the wall, that wall trap might make it. I don't remember. I know these, if you put them right here, shooting in, they shooting in this way, they survive. But that's what I was saying. I don't know if you want to leave that open so that they can come back up and go back through this again. Anyway, that's enough right there, because those wall punchers will kill them, and they'll never. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. They'll never even land here. That should punch them all the way past it, but just in case. They're not going to get punched off here or here, so. Firing down their ass, and just in case they get in with propane tanks.
Nope. Not possible. Sorry.
But that my wall punchers have like 3 times knockback, so it should knock them way out there.
Yeah.
But there's some wall traps that some of these a guy gave me. He's only got 1 knockback on them, and they'll only knock them 1 space. But yeah, this should be good enough. So they'll get here. They'll get if they get here. I'd be surprised. But, so. Come upgrade this ramp. I ran out of brick.
No.
This, yeah, that one.
Why is this one?
What? I didn't know. I don't know. I don't put nothing. Nothing should go up there because they shouldn't. They won't go up there.
Yeah.
Nothing gets up there at all.
Might have accidentally placed that.
It might have, I don't know when I placed mine. But yeah, nothing gets up there. They come from here. What I eventually ended up doing was I did that cube trick with the triangle and edited floor. I did 2 of those to stop them from going that way, because later there'll be flingers. They'll go that way, come down here, and stand right here and fling at your amplifier. So I blocked that tunnel off so that they couldn't go through here. But
get my
if you do that, it's going to break your stuff right there. That'll stop them from going through that tunnel. You can put traps in here, like ceiling traps. I don't know, I can't remember if they make it or not. I never come down here and check. I ceiling trap this entire area with ceiling zappers for that lobber wave eventually. So. But yeah, just the normal attacks, they'll never make it past this. They'll just keep getting punched down.
Yeah.
And then they'll have to walk back up and go right through it again. You can put a wall trap there, something that's going to do damage. Yep, down here they're going to get punched down and they're going to walk off, come around to go back up. This they'll destroy, because what'll happen is if they can't walk up it unobstructed, they'll hit it. So they'll beat on this instead of going around it. See how I can't walk up it normal?
Yeah.
They won't jump. So what they'll do is when they get to this, they'll hit those and destroy them. What I did was I boxed in this entire area where they could land.
They could walk.
Yeah, they could walk straight to it. And the whole time they're getting shit shot out of them with wall traps and floor traps. That's because I don't know that floor launcher won't launch his ass all the way over it. And then the only other thing to do is you got to do something about this side over here, Hunter. Either just keep shooting at them when they come through here, or you can I gotta go get more brick. I funneled them down into this and make them walk a straight trap tunnel all the way to the amplifier. And then I also put tire traps, drop traps over their spawn point up here. So most of the time on mine, they never even made it into the tunnel.
Yeah.
But you can just do the tunnel and let it do all the work until the later,
Nope.
when it gets harder.
Not possible.
Honestly, I used all my shit.
No.
Trying to get mine built up. I got nothing left. I can't even craft tire traps right now. Mine are at 130 and it takes carved twine and I've used it all. I used a lot of those wooden floor spikes because they continuously doing damage.
Yeah, every step
and
of the way.
Yep, and they take those damn carved twine.
I crafted a whole
Mine too.
stack of them one time. I did those and the wall ones. Yeah, nah, I probably got like how much twine I got. I got 162 carved twine. I got buku peaky twine though. That's what I should have did. Made all of
Yeah,
them.
they don't, and I don't know what that's used for, but I got a shit ton of that too.
Yeah, that's like if you crafting those type of traps at a 106 level. You could use plenty of those and start getting rid of them. Like all the traps that's 130 that use carved twine, just switch it to 106 when you crafting it. That way it could use up the
And it'll
peaky
use
twine.
that other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's only like I know the cozy campfires use it, and those two float,
Yeah.
the two wall spikes, the wooden spikes. I meant. Oh, the wall dogs use it too.
You can't stop them from going under here because of this ridge. But they say if you put these gas traps under there, they won't walk under there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, they'll come down this side too. So you can tunnel them all the way down.
Sorry, can't.
Ideally.
Let's go.
I don't think they come around. They come up here and walk off, but I don't think they go around that. Ultimate goal is to get to here, so. Hunter, where you at? You got no traps you want to put in here?
I don't have any good traps.
You gotta do it now, but upgrade all your metal at some point. I literally have been farming like crazy just to build my metal back up, so I only got 2,000 of it. I don't even have any in storage.
I have 8K in storage, I think. I'm just gonna upgrade it right now.
I think if you tunnel that up, let's see what we can put here. Yeah. That should be good. You'd be surprised. Delaying them, slowing them down. You want to put more kill traps in here than delay stuff though. This is they're gonna be coming down here as kind of like the last resort.
Yeah.
Nope.
So the sound walls and lights stun them, make the propanes drop their propane tanks.
Well, I don't know. Slow them down a little bit.
What will slow them down? A little juicy I'm about to give them. Still got trapped that other side too, Jenner. Got to do at least a gate. Got to do something to slow them down. Cause when there's 4 of us and we can shoot the shit out of them, that's fine and dandy. 9 and 10 is gonna get a little heavier. I'm gonna do at least shoot if possible. But yeah, you'll get them in here. I think they'll pay for it. At least enough to slow them down and make it more manageable to shoot.
Alright. Get the spawn? Yeah. Thank you.
You shouldn't have to deal with them coming from the top anymore. see what I did over there, Dre? They come up these ramps a while ago, and you could go to the trouble of trying to box it in. Like, this box is supposed to stop them from even trying to go through it. Like, it's not worth it. The time that they would spend trying to knock that, they just go this way. If you do, but what they were doing was trying to go up there. So now they're going to get punched off this ramp if they try to go up top. And every time they try to go in here, they're going to get punched back, and it's not worth it. So they're going to turn and go this way. Hopefully, that's what we're supposed to do. Because that's what I had problems with, going up on that hill and throwing lobs at me. I've used every...
Have some shrapnel! All right.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can do something with this other one. Uh-oh. Yeah, we didn't do nothing to this one. We didn't do nothing to the other one.
Yeah. Those are my loners.
What?
Those.
Yeah, this one over here is too hot and heavy to be shooting out constantly. Plain and simple, right here.
Yeah.
Put that should stop them from coming through it.
Yeah.
Then all you want to do is punch them off of it. Put that little fat quarter wall there to make them walk out on the outer edge. Lot won't work down here because of that's the spawn that's going to kill anything that's close to the ground or on the ground.
Yeah.
So anything you can do to just move them out to the edge and then punch them off, it'll just keep them recycling. Yeah. If they're doing that, then they're not attacking your amp. You know they're not going to get through this shit up here without a lot of trouble. The rest is they're going to walk off and want to go down there. So, they spawn so much. They come down here. You can trap this pit.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough shit, but I would seal and drop trap this whole entire fucking area out here. Yeah, this one over here. What'd you do? Triangles on this?
Yeah, I kind of just half.
Yeah, they'll break those because that's their only choice.
Yeah.
They got no choice. This one, if you put anything up here and that spawned like it did a while ago, it's just going to destroy it. So what you can do is
Sorry, can't.
So you said put the ceiling traps up here, huh?
I would I'll show you mine. We'll go to mine in a minute. This won't do nothing because they'll just break it. Once they get to the top, this wall with the edited triangle in it.
No.
But you've also got to have this edited floor underneath it. And look, when you edit it, you edit the back of it out opposite the direction they're going to be coming. So you want them to hit that. Hunter, where you at?
I'm right here.
Come here.
I'm looking. I can see it from where you were standing a minute ago.
You want them to hit this, so if they break this wall, they can't go through. And they'll turn and go that way.
No.
They'll turn left or right, and then they'll break those walls out if they break anything. If you've got enough of these around each other, they won't break. They won't try to break them. It's too much work. But you edit the floor so that the side that they're going to be hitting is... You got to give them a route though, because if you don't, they're going to break everything you got. So I add the punchers just as an added benefit. So like if they get up here and start trying to hit this wall, they're not going to get through it before that puncher knocks them back down. And look, that puncher might knock them back into that wall, that floor trap that you end up putting over there.
I don't have a punching trap.
You get them, when you get them, you need to get them maxed out and use them because they're like the quiet, the sleeper trap. It don't kill them, but it keeps them from breaking through your shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you put anything over here and that spawn's going to destroy it. That's going to recycle them back down. A while ago I think I put something right here and the spawn destroyed it, so about the best you can hope for is punching them back down over and over. You have to put a little quarter wall there, or else they'll walk right past that little groove. See that? It looks stupid, but I've sat here and watched them when I'm playing, if you don't have this little quarter wall here,
Yeah,
they'll
they'll
walk right
just
through that. They'll walk right through that little groove and walk right around your trap, because the trap's got to reload. And they can't do that on this side, but they could on that side. But anyway, that'll punch them past that. It doesn't matter if that's there. Then the key would be to kill them while they're down here, and that would be ceiling trap hell. You know, just constantly barrage of ceiling traps, which will work until you get to the endurance. They're going to want to go somewhere, so they're either going to try to break through these, and good old wall traps only last so long. A lot of times I've seen them come down here, and then they'll come back up this way. Walls. Punching all the way over to here. And that one punches them all the way out to here. And once they're down there, they got to go back through that little canyon, back around, and come back and do it again. Up here, you do your I did this on mine, and I noticed those wall traps were getting used quite a bit. I didn't see them come over here, but they were. Because I come over here and looked at my traps in between waves, and the usage was down on them.
One of y'all got some planks?
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm hurting on planks.
I'd leave them a tunnel over here, Hunter, and try to funnel them in.
I'll drop them behind you.
Alright. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I would leave them opening because they're gonna. they're going to break through it, and at least you can control where they're breaking through it. If this all holds up, there shouldn't be any coming up from up here. So, should be able to wall this in. Punch them back. Hopefully that'll punch them off. That will. Tar traps. And all I got is there's a lot of propanes coming from over here.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say you gotta advance your campaign? Does it say what you gotta do? Or is it just talking about
I don't know. It just says, hold on. It says advance your campaign to unlock the next upgrade. So I'll just work on my campaign. So
well, I want to do this endurance tomorrow. I was hoping you could get credit for it.
Not possible.
So that you won't have to do it later. Because if you do it in mine, you won't have to worry about building your shit to do it in yours, you know what I'm saying?
So I'll try to get it done tonight and we can work on it.
It's late tonight. Do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Motherfucking goddamn stupid ass game building mechanics. I hate this motherfucker. You knew damn well where I was trying to place that trap.
Sorry, can't.
You go ahead and give me these mats back when we're done and you don't need this stuff no more.
Alright.
And you tear up all these that are high level shit, efficient and carved twine and all that crap. If the oxidized mineral powder, and just because I need it, I just
Oxidized?
yeah, the red. I got plenty of oxidized now. It's
the twine.
Carved twine and the yeah, carved twine is the main thing. It's the traps that I use the most are built with carved twine. The guns I use the most are built with it. Anyways, this should be taken care of. Honestly, don't see how they can get through that anyway, so they're gonna get shit on, zap, punched back. Just have to watch the side over here, make sure they don't get through any of these. Which it's a lot. They got to break a lot to get through that.
Sorry.
If you don't see them breaking that before they get through it, then you're not paying attention. Most people does their endurance waves. They do that shit everywhere they don't want them to go, and tunnel them the way they want them to go, and that's the way they go. So, hopefully that will work for you here. So.
Nope.
Ideally, at some point, you would want to upgrade all this stuff before we do this. All of the brick and all of the wood. But I don't know how feasible that would be. You're not carrying 5,000 everything like I am, and I'm still running out. I used everything I had in steel.
Do you need more steel?
You couldn't give me enough, dude.
I have 8,000 in storage.
I carry 5,000 in my back pocket, dude.
Yeah.
It's not enough when you get up where I'm at and you're trying to build as much as we're building. Let's leave this and go. I'll go show you what I did to mine.
Yeah, plus you gotta upgrade it too.
Yeah, 3 upgrades and
10,
of everything.
20, 30, add up.
Yep. Puppy dog. The only one worth a shit in the entire house, ain't you? Lays here next to me, don't bark, don't aggravate nobody.
Yeah.
Don't shit in the floor, don't piss in the floor, don't chew up nothing, don't dig at shit. Begs for food, that's her only vice.
Really do.
Begs for food, she'll sit here and just stare at you while you're eating, no matter what. She just eat a belly full of food and she'd sit here and stare at you if you're eating.
Yeah.
She does bark at the other one. He's such an asshole. When he's trying to eat, she'll bark at him because she knows if she barks at him, I'm going to think that he's keeping her from eating.
Yeah.
And I'm going to yell at him to go get in his kennel. And so when he comes over to eat, she'll bark at him and then turn around and look at me like, you going to tell him to go and get away?
Yeah.
And he immediately knows I'm going to tell him, so as soon as she barks, he goes and gets in his kennel. He'll come out and get a mouthful and then go back to his kennel. You make me party leader, Hunter.
Yeah, I was doing that.
This is annoying as hell that I made it to 27 and I got to sit here and look at it every time I log into it.
Yeah.
27 out of 30. Lose any time before that and I'm fine. Yeah. I needed them bone pickaxes that was in the item shop. Yeah. The other day for my dinosaur heroes.
I ain't even checking to see what they got in the store right now.
I ain't looked. Night.
Yeah. Get some little V-Bucks for the battle pass for next season.
Yeah, I've been spending mine.
Yeah,
I've been buying heroes. I've been buying heroes out of the collection book, unslotting heroes out of the collection book for 20 V-Bucks, left and right, son.
Yeah.
There's nothing really cool with the item shop.
There never is.
They have the 2 Ching Chong skins, the owl, the dude from the other game. Can't think of the name right now.
Dude from the other game.
Apex, Psycho Bandit,
Yeah.
the Dream Girl, the hot dog,
You know the drill.
and the fox
We're ready to
skin.
expand again. When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console.
So look, naked storm shield.
I had made a mistake and got the hot dog one that time.
Huh?
I accidentally bought that one.
The hot dog.
Yeah. I forgot to refund it. I backed out the refund it. Then I got all my.
There you go, Hunter.
back. I'm doing that again.
This is why I don't have. This is why I don't have shit right here.
I'm looking for you, hold on.
I'm up here. This is why I don't have shit. They gonna get punched down into this and have to walk their happy little asses back over here, and they gonna get knocked back down if they make it alive. So look, this is what I did over here. Over here, they're drop traps and tunneled. They try to go up here, their ass is grass. All this in here, I've maxed my building limit out. I can't even build anymore. All this is trapped up. Just in case they got up that ramp, I could probably tear all of this down now, because I don't think they've ever made it past this little ramp over here. But that would save me building materials, but they go. I don't give a shit as long as they die. They come through this tunnel, they shouldn't make it, they should die. So this down here is like, once this is over with, I'm gonna get all this shit back.
Dad, this is the place that Ace was talking about.
What?
Where you go down here and do all that stuff. But you want to do that during like a game or something.
Oh, there's stuff down there?
Yeah, but you want to do it during a game.
I don't know. I ain't. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, there's this is where the lobbers got me that game. So look, the only way in here. So them fuckers spawn down here.
Yeah.
Their ass better be grass.
And
This tunnel was only 4 blocks long. For every storm shield defense I did after I built the Amplifier C.
Yeah.
And they could not make it through these 4 blocks until the other night when those lobbers destroyed it all. So yeah, I hopefully won't have to worry about that anymore. But that's this side. I ain't even put no traps on that because they never make it this far. But over here on the Endurance, there was a meteor wave where just meteors were just constantly falling and destroying everything. there was a tornado wave that came through here, and it destroyed. Only destroys traps. It don't even destroy the walls. It does damage to the walls and floors, but it doesn't destroy them. It destroys traps. They spawn down here, and they either come up this way to try to get to that one, or they come up through this tunnel. Either way, they're fucked if they come through here. The amplifier up here on the hill, I ain't never even built. This one, they spawn up here sometimes to come down there, but I haven't had them do that in a while. I could probably tear all this down and get all these materials back, but as soon as I do it, that's when they'll attack me from up here. This wave over here is the UFO wave. About wave 7, a UFO flies overhead and drops space gunslingers that are harder to kill. They're like epic mini boss gunslingers. But you got to shoot the UFO down, because if you don't, it blasts your builds and destroys your builds and traps. It destroys everything. So like if it blasts right here, all of this is gone. Because some of this is only being held up by like one wall, 1 or 2 walls. They'll shoot it right here, destroy this, and the whole thing falls down. But yeah, all of this is spawn kill. They spawn underneath all of this and don't even make it up the hill. Same thing over here. See how I blocked this off? I had flingers spawning, and they would run all the way over here up this hill and fling at the amplifier.
Yeah.
And this one, I probably did your thing better on this side than I did mine, Hunter. But yeah, they don't make it through the spawn kill, and if they make it through here, they're gonna get punched back down. If they make it, I doubt they will. They never did the other day. This one is the one I was talking about. They will go through this little gate down here so much that they wear out all of these traps. And the tire drops, I have to replace the tire drops twice the other night because it used up all the tire drops. So they replaced. I should do the same thing I did to yours, where I blocked yours off because it's probably less builds, and I can get these trap resources back to use in the game or to use during the defense. This wave right here, I got one of the waves was smashers only. It was like, you know how usually it's all husks and then there'll be like 1 or 2 smashers? This wave was all husks, I mean all smashers, and there might have been a few husky husks mixed in. But they never made it to here. It was between me shooting them and all of this. I didn't have like a real problem until they got me on C over there. The first time I tried it, they got me on this one, D. I had broke down, as you see. I don't have the back sides of the amplifiers covered because it never got attacked from over there. So since there's an amplifier over there, there can't be a spawn over there. But I didn't think about over here. So they spawned on this side and came down this little valley and got that amplifier while I was trying to rebuild after the UFOs destroyed everything over on E. They got me the first time. And then I figured out how to kill that fucking UFO quick. And built this shit up. So they ain't gonna do it no more. I think everything's golden now. And there's a lot of overbuild that most of this over here that I was talking about a while ago, they'll never use it. They'll never get to it up top. And I probably could destroy it right now and leave the ramps blocked the way they are. But I've got everything I can think to build right now. Should be good. I've done it, what, 3 times now? 3 tries?
Yeah.
Dead.
Whoa.
This right here, some friends of mine came in here and built. They all spawn right up here and come down, so I tunneled them so they have to come down and walk into this one trap tunnel. And hopefully they won't break through this to get around it, and they'll just follow the easiest path. But once they get here, they're screwed because those cannons fuck them up. Between the cannons and everything inside of here, they never made it through when it was just this. Again, just a lot of overbuild.
There's a sound wall right here.
I don't know that it'll do any good because sometimes that spawn
it might be.
kills them. See, the thing with the sound walls, they're not going to throw the propanes aren't going to throw the propane tanks unless they see you standing there or they're close to the amplifier. So they're saving it for the amplifier.
Yeah.
So if you leave them alone and you're not standing out here, they're going to walk into the trap and die.
As long as you're not
If they get in here, once, yeah, if you notice when we're shooting at them, we're shooting at them before they get a chance to get in here. They ain't even thought about throwing that propane tank yet. But if you're standing down here fighting them, they're going to stop and throw the propane tank at you.
Yeah.
Once they get in here and the traps start doing damage to them, they'll want to throw the propane tank then. But they don't get past these broadsides. In fact, I could probably put ceiling traps over top of it if I did away with some build somewhere. And that would be they don't, like I said, they don't even get it. They only attack this one time and they never make it in. They never make it to the amplifier wall. It's probably the shortest attack wave and the shortest trap tunnel in the whole map right now. Like I said, I overbuild it to make sure they just come in here. Yeah, so they'll spawn up here, and if they don't go that way, they come over here, they're going to follow this down. They're not going to... They used to, we cut across, and I had to have all to catch them, but I did away with all this in place of forcing them to come down this way. But yeah, I don't know, they could put some... But the spawn might destroy it, because this whole place up here is all turns into spawn, and I don't know that anything will survive it. Damn it.
9.
I've noticed too, the propane husks, they'll drop their tanks, and when that sound wall gets them, but they'll keep walking, and then when they finally quit dancing, the fucking propane tank appears back in their damn hands.
Yeah, I be noticing that. When the dance with the hands in the air, next thing you know, you shake back and you got the propane tank.
Yeah, that's some of that bullshit cheating crap that Epic does. You fucking figured out a way to make them drop it. Why'd you put these in the game if you don't want us to do it, you know?
Really do. Like the light trap, yeah, and it's blinding. Leave them up and keep dropping it then, keep hands to the side, like.
Build limit. I didn't have all this support in here. Somebody else, like I said, came in here and started building all this. That's on top. I had simplified it down to where I could use more build, and they came in and put a bunch of that stuff on top. The unnecessary shit that's up there. Defender outposts and that raised platform. It's not necessary. This whole platform is a waste. But you know, the broadsides were pretty welcome. It does fire off the whole time and destroy them as they're coming down this hill. That's it. That's all my built bullshit. Trying to run this motherfucker by myself.
Yeah.
It's possible. After I make it, like I said, I made it to 27. I know what to expect, but I gotta have the supplies to re-trap stuff when it's destroyed. Now that I know how to destroy that UFO, it doesn't get any damage done over there, and the certain waves are just going to constantly hit the same amplifier over and over until it wears all the traps out.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit. With all these amplifiers, each one should get attacked in some sort of order or something. It should never hit the same one twice in a row. But that's what kills. That's what got me the other night. Is the lobbers destroyed everything going to sea, and the next wave came from the same place. Yep. And I didn't have time to place anything or have anything to place it by then.
Yeah.
They really only destroyed the ceilings and the floors. So if that's the case again, by some chance, hopefully these wall traps that are punch traps down here, will still get them punched off into this, because they weren't hitting this, they were hitting that up there. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. Hunter, what's you getting off, or you? Hunter, did you fall asleep? Huh?
Grounded it.
Alright.